Morning, Darryl. It's 4:11 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. It's October the 2nd, 2023. I already had my coffee this morning. So, yeah, we were down to Roseman, California. There's a zombie out here. And I did see the article that you put out this morning, a short time ago. Even CNN picked up on the article, but it didn't have that much further information, unlike the New Mexico article did. You're right. We can't figure these assholes out in the first place. Let's call them that. The cultists, dude, beyond cultists. I don't know. I don't get it. It's like Pandora's box has been nuked, and every other ugly thing coming out there is infiltrating and infestating and practically going nuts, and nobody's having accountability, transparency, or responsibility. They don't want to. That's the problem. I mean, hell, they've been convinced so much that they can get away with anything. If Donald Trump can, why not they? They're entitled, aren't they? That's the mentality we got right now. And it's been getting worse and worse. I mean, Trump was just a figurehead. He wasn't the cause of the damn thing, but he was the figurehead of it. We already had that going. We just didn't want to. We just didn't want to focus on the damn thing. That's the problem. A kid goes over to a statue area, and he already got to burp his ass. He wants to cause trouble. He's there on deliberately. So he's going to cause as much havoc and confusion as he can with everybody. And basically, that's your cultist right there of Donald Trump's the new one that people are going absolutely stark raving mad on. And we don't know how to counter it. We don't even know how to deal with it. We don't even know how to label the damn thing. And the problem is people are taking so much liberties right now to think law and order and morality is thrown out the window. You know what the weird part about this one is? I'm dealing with an essay in school, and I got to finish up in a couple of weeks. I mean, really got to write this son of a bitch. And this is dealing with mental health. You know, every time we had a shooting, why is it always the damn maggots and the so-called Republicans out there keep saying, "Oh, it's all mental health. You can't do this on the gun rights. You can't limit us on our guns. We need more guns. We need to focus on mental health." Ah, oh shit. How many videos have I been doing that, and how many more videos do I need to keep pumping out on this damn thing? Because this is a royal nightmare to deal with. We're freaking out because we hadn't seen or heard anything else like this in our lifetime, Darryl. I don't think anybody else has. Or even understand what it all means. We're trying to get some kind of cosmic connection to this whole damn insanity, and basically, I think we got the Antichrist living among us. And maybe in the form of Donald Trump, or maybe form of somebody else trying to emanate everything else, motivating everybody else just to freak out left and right. I don't know. But I do think that we've got issues that we can't even get solved yet. Simply put, nobody cares. I mean, we have limited folks out there who are trying to care, but not as badly or otherwise. And I don't get it. I have no clue. I don't understand why we're having psychotics. But the thing is, Darryl, they're here now among us. And what freaks me out is we'll have people who we thought were on the same wavelength, having differences of opinion, maybe going a little further extreme than we realize. We're reacting to it worse than a damn insect bite or an insect sting. We're getting we're getting something that we don't even recognize, even among ourselves. We're getting people to generate as much fear and anger at their actions because I guess this is what they're trying to do. I think I was trying to talk about this in my other previous videos on this one. I may or may not have got them published. I hope I had. Our behaviors are being modified left and right, not by corporate media, not just by corporate media or by progressive media, but by anything and everything around us. We are being told we have to react in skepticism, in scorn, in anger, and in fear. Even worse off than I've seen or read about. There's one thing we had this weird ass mindset a long time ago. We referred about the Red Scare. How about the countries are going into a communist state and everybody else is going to be coming after us, and therefore we had to be ready. And you know what the fear level was? People trying to afford or scrape up someplace where they can call safe, as in underground spam in the cans. And we still have that mentality, I guess, lingering a little bit. Mexican, a statue that was theoretically dedicated to the statehood or the territory of New Mexico. And this particular character had a dubious and duplicitous and a rotten history, apparently. That Native Americans are saying, no, we don't want them because of what this guy represented. It's like dealing with Columbus, or, no, worse, Cortez. Spanish conquistadors, followed by the Padres. We'll convert you. If not, we'll kill you. It's a hell of a time. And right now we got so much conversions on right now for what we're supposed to be, theoretically where we should be, and what we're not. Biden's trying. He needs more dynamics, but he's losing it. He needs someone else to take his place on this one. That's got the dynamics, but unfortunately, whoever's going to be picking up the flag on this one here, Darryl. I don't know. I'm hoping this person's got the strength necessary to fight this whatever it is off, because everywhere it's saturated by it. I'm not talking to paranoia at this point over here. You know, it sounds like it. And I'm not trying to say, you gotta listen to me, you gotta listen to me. No, it's just my own personal observations, okay? I have tried not to push it down people's throats, and if I had, then I may be just as guilty as everybody else. And I have to admit that. I have to be held accountable, transparent, and responsible. It's not the easiest damn thing in the world to be, but it is there. My question to myself, how the hell are we going to be able to deal with this? That's my question to myself. How are we going to be able to deal with this and look at ourselves in the mirror and understand the necessity of everything right now? Because we're not doing a very good job policing ourselves right now. We're not. If we are, we're crashing and burning on this one. And yeah, a lot of times I kept saying, I blame the voters. Well, in one way, yeah, I did. But I have to make corrections and adjustments on that one. We each, in our own individual, are responsible for our actions, our thoughts, whatever we're saying and doing at this point. We have to be held accountable. This schmuck who came into the picture, pushing his way because he wanted to cause trouble and then run away and thinking he's going to laugh about it. And then he gets caught. He's going to plead no. He's going to plead not guilty by reasons of insanity. The hardest thing about that particular ruling over there, reasons of insanity, just how sane are we these days, I wonder? Under whose measurement? Yeah, it's even got me questioning about my own. But mine's already been iffy enough as it is. I mean, hell, if I'm going through the damn motions, I am going through something I'd rather not go through. Looking myself in the mirror and then asking myself, what the hell am I putting myself through this time? And to be honest, I haven't a clue. But I am putting myself through a basis. And I have to be aware of this. I have to be alert to this. I have to be. Now, I can't tell people what they should think or feel. It's not my place. Even though I'll make the observations at this point over here, it's still not my place. I'm not going to tell you, Darryl, artist in recovery, what you should do or what you should think. However, you and I both make the observations that things are going over here and that we offer our own opinions because that's what they are, opinions. But how we're going to be dealing with things around us is a different story altogether. And how I'm supposed to be able to deal with it, it's another story altogether. Quite honestly, I don't know, pal. I don't know. There isn't too much room on this damn thing. I gotta get it off somehow. I'm just getting myself ready for school. It's going. It's going. I may be flunking out of one particular class, but I sure as hell ain't going to be flunking out of another class. Because my GPA will be tanking like crazy, and then I'm really screwed. But then again, I may be screwed one way and didn't even realize it. So, whatever I got to go through is whatever I'm going through right now. But I'm not trying to tell people of who and what they should do or think at this point. This is just me going through my own damn shit. Now, what's your major malfunction, lady? Oh, Mama's dog is up again. Holy shit, now what she wants. Yeah, I'm going to be going, but you're going to be staying here. Don't even give me that look. You're going to behave yourself. And Mama's over here. Get over here. Come here. Mama's come. Come on. Oh, come here, woman. Yeah, I know. Oh, trouble with a capital T. But it doesn't rhyme with M. Go my mama. You don't have trouble. You don't have trouble. Grown yourself, woman. What? Okay. Yeah, I gotta be going. Shortly. I walk out that door and head over to the store. Get my stuff and get things going. Not just yet. Another half more hours. So hold it for about another 3 more seconds. I'm not leaving just yet. Alright, honey. Be safe. I'll be back. I'm just not leaving right now. But I will be soon. I gotta go to school. And then I'll be coming back for you. Okay? Don't start with me, lady. Oh, give it a rest. You still got the blue pads down there. She's fussing with me. Okay, looks like I gotta take her out again. Darryl, we'll continue this conversation when we can, pal. She must be obeyed.